Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Here You Learn TV, the channel of education purposes. This channel was created to provide for you different videos concerning with some skills which you can get in real life situations. So now, first of all, you have to subscribe and click on the link to get notifications for any new uploaded video. So now we are going to study how to use formulas and function in Microsoft Excel. Formulas and function in Microsoft Excel. So remember that formulas and functions include sum, if function, and other functions where in Microsoft Excel we find those functions. So the first step is to open Microsoft Excel. Then you have to create spreadsheet or worksheet. So let me zoom here in order to find the worksheet which is very visible. So here we have different cells. In this worksheet, we are going to provide you a table with marks, students, and marks in different subjects. And those subjects, we can calculate different functions for those marks. So as you can see, this is the lesson of the day: formulas and function in Microsoft Excel. So let us draw a table which contains number and the student names or names. For example, in mathematics, chemistry, and physics. So you have for number 1, number 2, and just we select 1 and 2, then we apply to all. So, okay. Select to different functions. We have total, and we will calculate the decision if a student fail or pass using different conditions. So we select the cells we want to draw a table, then we click on Home tab, then select borders, then select all borders. You see that all the borders of our table are all created. So let's the name of first student be Annette, Helen, Peter, Danny, Amy, and Peace. Okay. Suppose Annette got 67%, and in chemistry got 65, and in physics got 30. So then Helen 45. As you can see, I'm filling these marks in our table as the results of our students Annette, Helen, Peter, Danny, and Amy, Andy, Peace. So now, let me provide you the all marks of our fellow students, and we are going to calculate the total of each student in these 3 subjects. So we have different ways of calculating total, and in Microsoft Excel we use sum. You can use auto summation, where we select our result and we click on auto sum. So this is the first step, the first way. The second way, we can use the function of sum, where we write equal and sum, then brackets, then cell reference of mathematics, cell reference of chemistry, and cell reference for physics, and then we close our brackets and we press on enter. Then we apply to all. So the third way, we can just use sum, where we use summation, and if we use cell reference of mathematics, and which is separated by double points, and use the last cell reference of physics, then we apply to all. So let us move on decision. So in decision, we have to use different conditions. So as you can see, the total marks for those 3 subjects is over 300, which means that each subject is on 100. So our decision requires to use a condition, which means that the total, when the total of a student is below 150, the student must fail, otherwise must pass. So we use if condition, where we use sum. If sum will be greater or equal to 150, this student, as you can see, will pass. Otherwise will fail. So then we have to close our brackets, then we press on enter. You see that this student passed. As you can see, all of them passed because their marks are over 150. Let us minimize the marks for this entity. So you see that the total marks for entity will be under 150. So which means that she will fail, because she failed because the marks is under the pass mark. So here you can use less if the total is less than 150. You see that entity will fail, otherwise will pass. So you have to remember that in Microsoft Excel, while operating on formulas and function, each formula begins with equal sign. So after calculating the decision for entity, you have to apply to all of them so that you calculate the functions. So as you can see in the formula bar, you can see the formula which you have used. Then you have to save your work. So choose the directory, then choose this template. Okay, then click on save. Click on save. You save after naming your worksheet or spreadsheet. So this is the end of our work, and thank you for watching, and do not forget to subscribe, then subscribe and stay in touch with you. Thank you for watching. Then call us on 0